This is the Cash Considerations Podcast with three guys from Pittsburgh, Philly, and Boston talking sports. God help us all. This is the show. Take it away, Dave.
Welcome to the Cash Considerations Podcast. Today is Tuesday, November 22nd. We're not trying to mess you up. We're trying to get the show done before the Thanksgiving holiday. My name is Dave Sharapan. I am the Sportsbook Consigliere, and the show is the Cash Considerations Podcast, which you can find on the Twitter at Cash Consid Show or on YouTube, Cash Considerations Podcast. Download it wherever you get podcasts as well, so the episode comes right to you. So it doesn't matter if it's Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, all of the days which we've done the show. We gather the boys every single week when we do it, and with me, as always, we got first the executive producer of the show, the co-host of the show, the host of Over and Back Lacrosse Show, the technical director and brains behind a lot of the operation at Wager Talk, doing this stuff all behind the scenes as well as in front of the camera. He's Dan Alexander. He's at Newbie Talks on the Twitter, and he's wearing, is that a pink hat you're wearing today? What is that?
It's kind of like all different colors. There's like a little blue on the back. It's the Crucial Catch gear from the NFL for this year. So I'm going with the Crucial Catch, Johns. Get compliments on this hat every time I wear it out. But Dave, gotta say, huge thanks. We have the greatest listeners in the world. You talked about making sure that you're subscribed. You have to be subscribed, so when I put up the wrong fucking episode, people can let us know. So episode goes up. We were all proud in our group text. Oh my God, look at how quick it went up. Newbie's on his shit. About 100 DMs to Dave later, we realized the show was not up correctly. So I'm only human, Dave. Right show going up Tuesday night right here. Cash Consideration.
Not good. Not good.
Not ideal.
It's fine. It's not ideal. It's not good, but it's okay. Not the best. Just like you said last year in the playoffs. But it's up. It's there. Subscribe again, like the show. Thank you guys for reaching out because we didn't know. I literally the show posted, and then I got 4 or 5 immediate like, hey, it's last week's episode. I don't okay. So Newbie fixed it. Thank you, sir, for doing that. And always thank you for being here. The other co-host of the show, a man of many titles. If his business card was one, it would be front and back. He's the social media manager. He's the coordinating producer. He's the email guy, cashconsidshow@gmail.com, as well as Carl Hascall at What's Up CH. And CH, our other co-host here has disappeared. But how are you feeling, sir?
How are you? How you doing? Feeling pretty good. 2-1 against the AFC East. I'll take it.
Yeah. It took no offensive touchdowns, no defensive touchdowns, but a special teams touchdown, and your Patriots continue their march toward the AFC East division title. Believe it or not, it's true. It can happen, and you're wearing the Belichick sweatshirt again, the Belichick hat. It's all working, and CH is working again for the show. Thank you for being here, sir. And our fourth wheel, if a wheel can have 4 different spokes, he's in. And just like they said in a Bronx Tale, he ain't leaving because, well, the Jets didn't cover. But that's okay. He's Tony Iannizzi.
Should have.
He's at Tony Iannizzi, which is IANNIZZI. 2 N's, 2 Z's, 2 I's. Just realized that, Tone. That's a lot of 2s.
Like Mississippi.
How are you feeling, sir? You look all clean-shaven. The Jets still haven't scored a touchdown. Zach Wilson's still quarterback, maybe. You good? You good?
Not good. Just not good. I mean, I shaved for them. Like, they drove me to shaving. You got to change up the juju. Yeah, you got to. Something's off there. I want to just move past that game. I've seen enough. Monday morning footage drove me through a wall, and I threw it out. Those were other games. You know what? We just take this tape. Hey, that shit's in the garbage.
Flush it.
Zach watched that tape, but everybody else said no more. New England's still not a good team. We're just going there.
I agree.
All right, shots fired. Listen, If you guys listen to the show, you know the show. All right. Iannizzi's from the NYC. Carl's from Boston. Newbie's from Philadelphia. I'm originally from Pittsburgh. It's nighttime Pittsburgh behind me, but I am out in Las Vegas. We talk about sports. We throw it around. We get different takes. We get different things. We'll go to the NFL part. We'll have picks. We'll have results. We're doing okay. Consensus picks got away with another week of nothing really happening, which is fine. We'll do a little quick recap before we get to this week's games. Thanksgiving Day special. We're going to throw something at you. We're going to figure it out, maybe live on the air as we do it. And then we're going to revisit Carl's Corner. Guys, if you didn't listen to last week's episode and you enjoy the banter back and forth, go back and listen to Carl's Corner last week because Carl came up with a great idea. You learned a lot about each one of us, but you might have some good answers to those questions yourself, which you can, again, text or tweet at us at the Twitter show account, that Cash Consid Show, or email cashconsidshow@gmail.com, because there were some good ones in there, and I'm going to let Carl go to that part when we get there. All right, boys, first and foremost, Iannizzi's an MLB guy, MLB network producer, NHL network producer. He's always working, doing stuff. MLB winter meetings are December 5th. That's it. That's the baseball talk. We've belabored it to the point. Nobody knows. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody knows shit or what's happening, who's signing where, who's doing what. That's the baseball talk. Got that out of the way. World Cup. Let's go to that because CH set the world a little bit on fire on the social. Jeez, I didn't know what I was doing when I retweeted it, but people started coming at you. One guy called you a Boston something. Like,
I didn't see this.
I don't know what you nailed it. USA played Wales. It was a 1-1 draw. And right here in the notes, peace out. Peace for everybody. I'm reading the notes. Well, it's better than a 0-0 draw, I guess. That's a good point, CH. You made another good point in the notes. What did you say on the Twitter that got people so fired up?
Jeez. So I'm going to get to it. It might take a minute, but I said,
okay.
I said, no, just at the high level. Any game that lasts an hour and 40 minutes should have a winner. That's all. That's all I said.
I don't even think that's an unreasonable request. You watch these
come
games.
To me for more expert analysis in the World Cup.
I mean, you may have taken a little bit of a liberty calling yourself a soccer expert. I'm just saying, because there are soccer experts that, well, I don't know. I don't know if anybody's really a soccer expert, so it's really not a big deal. All right?
All those soccer experts said take Argentina, Dave. How'd that work out for him?
Okay. There you go. I want to get to Iannizzi because he came with the World Cup Schmedium shirt on today. For those of you not watching the show, you should be watching the show because your boy's all pumped up.
He is.
USA draw. Iannizzi, how does a 25-1 favorite lose?
Oh, it's rigged.
Argentina lost.
It's rigged. There is no other way to put it.
I'm gonna let him see the schmedium too.
It's just
look at that.
It's a nice size shirt.
That's looking good.
It's rigged. Argentina's full of world class, but obviously if Cristiano Ronaldo's on that team over Leo Messi, never happens. Does not happen.
Never happen.
No. But just something was up in that game. The way the referees called the game, Argentina offsides this, offside. Every unfortunate bounce went against Argentina, but it's like even if every bounce goes against your way, you're still the betting favorite in the World Cup, and you're going against Saudi Arabia. Nothing against Saudi Arabia, but you shouldn't be on the same field as Argentina. I'm sorry.
Not that against them, but they're utter dogs.
No, it's not. The betting favorite should not lose the opening match to a team that's nowhere on the same skill level as Argentina.
But this is when it can happen. This is exactly when you can catch the betting favorite in the first game. Sometimes we've seen crazier stuff happen. Newbie, is there a way to tease soccer? Wouldn't
No,
that be
I'm
great?
still trying to understand what the hell an Asian handicap is. Like all these people tell me, you got to go under spread and go minus 3/4 goal, minus a quarter goal. It all hurts my head. So I just listen to whatever the soccer guys tell me to bet on, and then I hope to wake up and have money in my account. But I'm kind of with Iannizzi on this whole Argentina opening game thing. I don't think it's as big of a deal, but I saw later today that there's this story that Saudi Arabian government is like building a $5 billion floating like city. And that told me all I needed to know of how they won the game. They have enough money to build a $5 billion floating city, that can get you some things with FIFA, as you can check out the documentary called FIFA Uncovered if you want to see the long storied history of them being real reputable.
I got one thing here. I don't know if you guys saw it too, which is amazing. What? Tomorrow is now a holiday in Saudi Arabia. Yeah. Everybody's off.
Everybody's off. They won, and everybody said no work tomorrow, no school tomorrow.
No school, nothing. So, which I love because,
incredible.
The sport of soccer outside the United States, the sport of soccer outside the United States means so much to a lot of these countries and these people that it's like, we just beat Argentina. We're going to shut the whole country down. Amazing.
It's incredible.
Amazing. No, it's
that's
unbelievable. This is World Cup, you live for this stuff. So that's why I was happy with it. You don't see stuff like this rarely often. So I'm all on board with. I love the upsets. I love underdogs. So I'm always on board with this stuff.
Okay.
And I'm Ronaldo over Messi, so I was happy.
Well, we'll going to ask you guys, do you have a team that you're pulling for here in 1 second? I just want to uncover one of the great mysteries of sports, in all of sports, let alone sports betting, is the injury time. I just cannot figure out how one guy in the whole joint says, this is how much time we're adding on to the end of the game, and then it just throws up a number. The other day, somebody laid on the field for Iran. They added 24 minutes of injury time to the game. Like, the game's 90 minutes, so we just added a whole nother quarter, but it wasn't tied. It's so strange. It's a conundrum every single time somebody comes to the window about the Asian handicap. Newbie has a point. It's win, draw, no bet, lay a half, lay a 3/4, all this other stuff. Our friend Gumpy, from the Pat McAfee show and Hammer Down was on the podcast. He's a big soccer guy. Follow him. He's giving out picks, and they're doing all kinds of stuff. We're not going to break down soccer. We're not going to do it. But if you have a
Where
team,
do you want us to?
Just
I don't.
DM me.
You definitely don't.
DM me.
You definitely don't.
You want to talk soccer? DM me.
Oh, okay. DM Iannizzi at Tony Iannizzi. That's a good idea. Get Tony some more followers, and he's not just a baseball guy and a pretty face. He's a soccer guy. That's great. We need a soccer guy in the show. Who's your team, man? Who's your team you're pulling for?
So Italy's out for me, so I don't really have a team, but I got to pull for the US of A. Like, come on. You have to pull for the boys in red, white, and blue.
And are they going to get out of the group?
That first game was so crucial for them to win.
Yeah.
Because now now the next two games you play England on Black Friday, and England is miles better than them.
You have to lose by a goal there.
You have to assume you're going to lose or at best tie that game.
You tie, you're in good shape though.
You tie, you're
just got to beat the brakes off Iran.
Going into the third game, then you're fine. But it's like you need to win one of the next two. You probably have to come away with 3 or 4. You have to come away with 4 points probably the next two games. But I root for the boys. I root for the boys in red, white, and blue. Or I root for Portugal, for Ronaldo.
All right, CH, you got the question here on the rundown. Are you rooting for any specific team other than the U.S. for show purposes?
Yeah, actually, for real life purposes, it's a total long shot, and I just looked it up. I think they're 800 to 1, but I think it was 8 years ago during the World Cup, or 9 years ago. I don't know how it landed on the calendar. Whatever year it was, I was in Costa Rica during the World Cup. And they went absolutely fucking berserk over the World Cup soccer. I think they made it. I don't remember the specific. I think they made it out of the qualifying round, the first round.
Yes, they did.
And the entire country practically shut down. It was a party nonstop. it was absolutely amazing. I was hanging out. The office I was at was in the mall in San Jose, the capital city, and there were people hanging off of balconies and parades and throwing shit. It was exciting as hell. They're probably not going to make it out of the first round here, but still, it was pretty fucking exciting to be part of that.
I can't believe you said that. Now, guys, we exchange one email pretty much if you guys listen to the show and kind of just briefly touch on some topics, but we don't exchange the details, especially to the answers to the questions. Costa Rica was mine, and I'll tell you why. Because, one, it was a place that I never went when I was in the offshore world. I was down in Curacao. I did a little stint in the Dominican Republic, and the company moved to Costa Rica, and I never went. So 8 years ago, when I was in the book, they came to us and said, pick a jersey. You're going to wear it for the next month. Well, the Costa Rica jerseys are that baby blue.
Oh,
and they said you can get the home and away.
That's good.
I said, I want that. And I got the Costa Rica jersey. Then there was a guy on that Costa Rican team with a headband and the long flowing hair. I can't remember his name. If you guys remember it, email it to Carl at cashconsidshow@gmail.com. But he kept scoring goals and they kept winning. And they got to the round of 16. And everybody thought I knew something because I had the Costa Rican jersey. I had no idea. It was just that electric blue that I love, actually kind of like this sweatshirt that I'm wearing now. So Costa Rica was my answer. I can't believe how in tune we are in this show. Newbie, do you have a team not the U.S. in this thing?
I got a pull from my German heritage, man. So I think Germany, if they can get out, we'll see how they're looking these next couple of days. I'm, of course, haben Sie gehört, das deutsche Band. I'm going with Germany. I have a ticket on them, 10-1. My second runner-up, though, Allez les Bleus, baby. How about the French side? Love me some Mbappe. I put a future ticket in on him. You can still join him to win the golden ball, the Ballon d'Or, I think it's called. You can grab that. I think he's like 8-1. I got him 9-1, and he had a goal day. He's fucking tremendous. Mbappe and Les Bleus and the French side in Germany are my two.
Can you not pick the favorites? Can you not pick the favorites?
10-1 is a favorite?
It wasn't Ricardo. It's not really a favorite. I was going to say the Netherlands. The Netherlands was my other one.
Dave, no, not you, Dave. I'm talking newbie. No, I'm talking newbie.
Hey, if you want to root for the United States and be done rooting for them in about 4 days, that's your prerogative. 4 days. That's. Right, I'm riding with guys for the tourney.
Yeah, I got Netherlands, where I'm. Curacao is a Dutch-owned island, so I'm a little partial to the Netherlands. Never been there, but I like their uniforms too. So that's it. That's the World Cup talk. We got that out of the way pretty quickly. Thank you guys for hanging with us. That's done. NBA, great part of the notes right here. Ladder guy minus 250 versus Giannis. What the hell happened there, newbie? Like,
Giannis is a fucking clown, dude.
Whoa!
Whoa! That guy is a fucking. I mean, dude, he's gonna be
is there
arguing
any chance
what's that?
You can get in touch with. Did you get in touch with Joel Embiid and what he thinks maybe about that?
I'll get Joel's thoughts in just a second, but I want to get Newbie's thoughts out on him fucking pushing a ladder away from a guy who's getting paid minimum wage, who's just trying to do his job because they have post-game entertainment that they were trying to do. If you're an away team, you don't have a right to be on the court. You have to ask it. You have to clear it with the people on the court. He didn't do that. He tries to pick up a ball, and then he's just shooting over there. The guy's just trying to do his job. He pushes it out of the way. Absolute joker. This ain't fucking Milwaukee. You don't have a right to be on the court. Go and fucking shoot in the gym elsewhere. That's my thoughts on it, Dave. Now, Joel thought, I mean, if he want to work on free throw, maybe he should work on him in the game. That dude couldn't make nothing that game. What a joker, man. That's what Embiid said. Thank you, Joel, for your weekly check-in. Appreciate it.
It's great that he drives all the way up there for 10
for just a one
spot.
hit. It's impressive.
Listen, Newbie has his phone number. That's all done via phone, you guys. You'd have no idea. If you're watching the show, you could see it, but you don't watch the show, you miss it. So go watch the show.
I wasted my ladder talk. I'm going to have a new take a minute now.
Listen, you can do it in a take a minute, too. We're just doing the segments as it's written in the notes. Iannizzi, Lakers and the Nets have combined to win 5 in a row. Are they back? Are they good? Like, what do you think?
The Nets, if Ben Simmons plays the way he's looking, they'll be good. They have too much talent. I'm not sold on the Lakers. I don't think Anthony Davis is going to keep scoring 35 a game.
Especially because he doesn't play like tonight.
He doesn't play enough.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sold on them. The Nets, I do have a future ticket on them to go to the finals.
Full disclosure.
Yeah,
I didn't know this.
I just, you know what it is to me? When there's so much going wrong, something's bound to go right. Like eventually the tide's got to turn. So Kyrie coming back, I think they're going to all ball together. Getting rid of Nash was obviously needed. So I'm not saying they're going to go to the finals. I just, I'm willing to take that chance. But the Lakers will not hold up, and Nets will.
The Lakers, they're not turning nothing around. CH, is there anything we can do? You've done this before to teams that could like. Is there something? I know you've done it in the past, and it's cash considerations, copyright cash considerations, 2022. What do you got for us? You got anything for the people? I mean, they might need something here.
Well, I think the people know about the hashtag and the power of the hashtag, especially there's going to be even more effort into it now, knowing that our sidekick over here, Pork Chop, has a ticket on the Nets to go to the finals.
Pork Chop.
I was waiting to pull Pork Chop out until we got to the rundown, until we got the Carl's Corner later, but he made the mistake of bringing it up last week. But yes, hashtag anybody but the Nets or Lakers. We can't let the Nets get to the finals now. No way. Even Newbie's in on it now. Let's go.
Whenever the hashtags come out, as long as it's not my team, my favorite one is hashtag anybody but the Whip Snakes. But we'll get to that in February.
Lacrosse season, save it for that.
Knicks 3-2 on the road trip. Just threw that in there. The Knicks 3-2 on their West Coast road trip. Just threw that in there.
One game over 500 is worth throwing into the episode. All right.
And I'm a segment late, but I'm going to add hashtag anybody but Brazil as well. They're the favorites. Let's fucking squash them too. Hashtag anybody but Brazil.
Yes,
I like that.
Goodness.
I like that.
Absolutely.
CH chose hashtag violence.
Yes, and Germany. And Germany.
Come on, bro.
Oh,
come on, bro.
The kids got
Germany. Japan. Haben Sie Ganze?
No.
Music. Guten Mick. Yeah.
Music, please. That's at the Sixers tonight. Oh, newbie. Who we rooting for?
Just falls out.
I mean, I guess we'll root for the Sixers. Dude, I'm well on record.
I can't think of it. Please help me.
I play this regrettingly.
No. I
play this regrettably.
People
like even when I play it regrettably, it feels good.
Yeah. Puts you in a good mood.
I hate the Sixers right now, and even I can't not bop to this song, Dave. Why do you do this to me? I don't want to hear this song. I'm so out on
that.
What are you saying, Iannizzi?
I was saying the worst part is that the Nets own that draft pick.
Huh.
Like, how do you know? Like,
Sixers draft pick?
Yes, Maxi's gonna be out for a couple weeks, right?
Oh,
yep.
Please! I wasn't even going to mention that.
Well, and Embiid, I don't really think is hurt.
He did a day. I know, but like, they're realistically, they're an injury away. Like, oh shit, like.
Well, I also don't think that like Embiid is actually hurt. I think Embiid wasn't going to play in a game against Ben Simmons when he has no other players, and then it's all this fucking shit all over Twitter. Oh my God, Ben got the best of him. Blah 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 blah. So I think Embiid just kind of said, "Hey, I'm this back to back. My ankle hurts." You know what I mean?
Okay.
I think it had more to do with that, and also like I'm done like. Regardless what happens, Dave, we know how this story ends with Doc Rivers. So it's like, until Doc is gone, I'm kind of, it's hard for me to be in on this Sixers team. So we'll see.
That's fine. They're 8-point underdogs. They're 8-point underdogs at home today.
Yeah, they should. That might not be enough.
Betting the NBA is treacherous. Okay, we don't have any actionable info to bet the NBA other than check the fucking injuries and bet hockey because it's almost impossible to make a pregame bet in the NBA. It's absolutely nuts. Speaking of NHL, I mean, it's funny because the notes mention the Devils have won 13 in a row. And has there ever been a better chant than Sorry Lindy? CH, would you care to expound on the Sorry Lindy chant?
Yeah, I think they started 3-3, and at some point in those first 6 games, the crowd at whatever the hell the East Rutherford, New Jersey, wherever the fuck they play.
Prudential. Beautiful arena, by the way.
It is a beautiful arena. They got really comfy seats.
Yeah.
Anyway, they were chanting "Fire Lindy, Fire Lindy," and then in the midst of this 13-game streak, I think it was after the 9th game or in the middle of the 9th game of the win streak, they started chanting "Sorry Lindy, Sorry Lindy," which I think is fucking priceless.
It is tremendous.
Lindy Ruff's been a coach for a very long time, and
forever.
For any team to win, in any sport to win 13 in a row is amazing. In hockey, it's fucking mind blowing that a team wins that.
Vanek is unbelievable. Vanek's unbelievable right now.
Yeah,
on his head.
This is
on his head. The whole team is just when you get hot, right?
They're the best team in the tri-state area.
Not saying much.
I mean, it's true though. I mean, the Devils are better than the Rangers. Yes, sorry, Iannizzi, they are. Islanders, forget about it.
For now.
But there's no question. I can't even believe it. Who the best team in hockey is? I don't think there's a question. CH, is it the Boston Bruins? They haven't lost a fucking home game yet.
I know.
Do you believe this?
You know, I'm watching the game last night, and they go on a power play, and they trot out the second power play unit, and it's got David Krejci and Taylor Hall on the second unit.
Yeah.
Jesus, they're good. And
they dropped home too, the third line.
Yeah. And Montgomery's the balls on Jim Montgomery. I fucking love him. He's putting 5 forwards out on the power play. I fucking love it. No defenseman.
Well,
let's just throw 5 forwards out there.
Hockey hyped up.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
I don't know if that's in any analytics studies or anything like that, but we used to do that shit in high school. Like put all the forwards out there, and if they get a break, somebody try to catch them, and don't worry about skating backwards. Just move the puck and score. That's what the Bruins are doing. It's mighty impressive. Actionable info: the Devils 8-1 against the spread on the road. They play at Buffalo on Friday and at the Rangers on Monday, which, again, thank you, CH, for looking ahead. But 8-1 on the puck line. They play on the road at Buffalo Friday, at the Rangers on Monday. Sounds like 2 plays for you right there, hidden in the NHL section of the show. Also,
you know they're going to beat the Rangers. So,
well, yeah, that's. Follow along on the Twitter for the day of the game there, Monday, when CH at What's Up CH and Tony Iannizzi at Tony Iannizzi maybe trade barbs, because the pre-show, the post-show is good enough. The thread that we have running now every day is absolutely laugh out loud, priceless, funny.
Up.
I cherish it every day.
If you don't check your text, it's like you open your phone. It's like 75, just like tweets back and forth of me and Iannizzi, just like he's him. No, he's not him. He's him.
The Sunday thing is amazing. We're going to get to the point where we might have to have a live Twitch, just watching the games together. So
it's not a bad
we
idea.
watch these two, us four, whoever it is, just mother F each other. It's pretty fun.
On game day is another level.
Yeah, I have a good him one, newbie.
What's
You're not
that?
gonna like it though.
So
it's to infinity and beyond.
Yeah.
It's to infinity and brunts him.
Well, you missed it. It should have been
to
inhimity. To inhimity
and
beyond. That's way better.
To infinity and brunts him.
Well, you can't talk about Brunson. This is the NHL segment that you had your chance in the NBA.
Stay on.
I did
Stick to the rundown.
Please.
Stick to the rundown.
Blue Jackets 10-1 to the over at home. They host Montreal Wednesday and the Islanders on Friday. Sounds like a 2-teamer that you can roll over right there. Over Blue Jackets home, Montreal Wednesday, Islanders Friday. NCAA football, this is the last full Saturday. I can't believe it. We've got all kind of things happening. Me and B. Howe are going to get after it in the morning with Newbie. I think. I haven't talked to B. Howe yet, but I think it's going to be done. We're ready to go. That'll be available as well. 8 in the Box, a Cash Considerations production. You can listen to that. We're going to break down all the games, maybe talk about who might make the playoff, who might not, because
I'm
nobody
going to
really
Penn
knows
State
shit.
this weekend for the Michigan State game. That's a little
Are you
actionable
really?
info.
Senior day.
Oh, yeah.
Clifford finally is going to be done. It's unbelievable.
Clifford
You're
Van
going to see.
Wilder.
Can you ask Singleton to hold on to the ball? Just hold, or just tuck it tight.
I'll ask him.
That
was a problem for him in high school as well. He had a little
the game
bug.
against Rutgers when he fumbled.
Question.
Oh, what?
I do have a college football question. So I know this is rivalry week, correct?
Yes.
It's rivalry, right? So I do like to watch the Michigan-Ohio State game usually when they play every year. If it's meaningful.
Yeah.
Why is this an early game?
Because
Big Ten has a
Is it
rule.
always that?
Big Ten.
I see that it's always an early game, but like they can't like this is a huge ass game. Like why is it
7
not being
o'clock
played?
game?
This should be a Saturday night primetime game. Why is it at like 12 or 1 o'clock?
The Big Ten has an antiquated rule that they will not change, that after, I believe, Halloween, they don't have any more late games. They have no more night games. That's it. So they make this game the noon Eastern, 9 o'clock. Yeah, but who knows? It dates back probably that long, dude. It's something to do. It could be for
someone like you. It's 9 a.m. You got to wake up to watch it. Like that sucks. I mean, it's cool. You wake up once a week, but like.
Right. Breakfast in college football is a thing that has been out in Vegas for years. So not a big deal, but you're right. It's a good question. I'll ask B-How if he has a specific explanation, or we'll try to find that out. We'll tell you on 8 in the Box. That's a great thing. All right, let's get to the NFL. Week 11 recap. This is too good. I've heard that the CIA is using the 2 Patriots-Jets games when interrogating captives. I mean, that was punishing to watch. I don't even know what to say.
If either of those games were on a Thursday night, as shitty as the Thursday night games are, they would have been negative points scored. Somehow, the final score would have been -3 to -6 or something.
Those were Thursday night football games masquerading as a Sunday game.
It was so bad. And full disclosure, I was at home and on the cable. So the Raiders played late. So we got the doubleheader late. So the only game that was on the cable here in Las Vegas was the Patriots and the Jets. If you didn't go somewhere or get the package and get more games, you were subjected to this. I went downstairs at halftime and everyone was asleep. They had the football game on and the entire house, including the dog Charlie, passed out. Like, this sucks. Iannizzi. There was a lot of punts. We should have had punts over. There was no touchdown until 8 seconds left. And people that had no touchdown bets, 100-1, no touchdown scored in the game, that's a tough way to lose it. But your man's not taking responsibility for any of it in the postgame. Where are you at with this guy? Are you still like he's your quarterback or no?
No, I prefer for him to never play football for the Jets again. That's where I'm at, and it's hard for me to turn on players because I always root for the homegrowns. I'm big on them, but one, you suck, right? That's number one. You can't complete a pass. That's fair. That's number one. 2, they threw him layups in that press conference. I mean, you threw him a layup. The defense gives up 3 points, right? Yeah. 3 points, and like. New England moved the ball a little bit in the first half. Second half, they stalled a little bit. Jets defense held up pretty much the whole game. So they stood on their head. They hold up for you. You get like 1 million possessions, and you mean to tell me in the second half you're going to come away with 2 yards, and you're going to say, oh, no, it's not on me. It's not on me. Like, bro, if you watch the next morning, they show the game film, like the overheads, like the all-22, I think it's called, the all-21.
Yeah.
You had guys wide open. They would have put if the Jets had a normal quarterback or like a high school QB or someone that's like eligible to play, they would have hung up 40. There was guys open all over the field, the field. So it's like,
what the hell is even that?
That's what Iannizzi was saying.
It was just, and it's like the accountability part is the one that really bothers me because every quarterback has bad days. But like, dude, come on, just say, hey, listen, this one's on me. I suck.
That's it. That's what you got to do. You got to own it.
Yep.
Speaking of owning it, Doobie, how about the Eagles finding a way to win when I don't think they played their best and then owning it? Sirianni gets up on the bench and tells everybody, like, is that your coach? I mean, like, he got room, he got the city. He's your guy, right?
People can't stand him, but he was asked about that moment afterwards. Rock, paper, scissors, better record than Belichick. Boom! There we go. But
Belichick.
He was asked about like how he was like freaking out after the game, and he had like a pretty emotional take on it. As you can tell, he's a pretty emotional guy. He wouldn't be in the NFL if it weren't for Frank Reich. So he was kind of just like, letting off his chest like that shit was for Frank fucking Reich. You know what I mean? Because like that's his guy. And it is. I think it was kind of a knee-jerk reaction to get Reich out of there. Was he the best coach over that time period? No, but I think they kind of scapegoated the wrong guy there. So that's what that whole thing was about. But a lot of people they don't like how fiery Sirianni is. I kind of like it. Our guy Iannizzi said, "quote can't stand that guy."
It's just a hateable guy. You just look at him.
He looks like he doesn't sleep.
That's
he's a football guy. He's a football guy.
That's why I love him. That's my guy.
He's got the same name as you. He's Italian like you. I mean, he's a fiery guy.
He's there for you.
He'd be like one of your cousins.
Yeah.
Come on.
You want him on your team. You hate him if he's against you.
That's a good way to put it.
Okay, that's a good way to put it.
And you hate when he plays rock, paper, scissors against you.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah, we don't like that.
Act like you've been there before.
I'm wearing the Lion stuff.
That's what I said.
Well, he has not, and that's a very fair point. The Lions have won 3 in a row. CH, were we wrong about them?
We were not. They fucked.
They beat.
I can't tell you how hard they fucked me last week on my fucking 5-teamer. Would have had a 5-team teaser 2 weeks in a row. But no, the Giants and the fucking Lions.
Should have listened to me, buddy.
I was on the Lions as well. That was like one of the lone picks I actually got right. Was the Lions.
We're gonna get to the picks here in 1 second. AFC is the Chiefs the conference? Is it the Chiefs conference to lose? I don't know if it's the Chiefs conference to lose yet, but obviously they're the favorite. They're the co-favorite with Buffalo. They win games when they're not supposed to. They don't cover spreads when you really think they're going to, but they cover the teasers, make the people happy. Mahomes keeps going. It's in the games to talk about. It's 14.5 this week. Wow. Seems ridiculously high, but they're playing the Rams who are a goddamn mess. In the NFC, does anyone have a chance other than Philadelphia, Dallas, or San Francisco? Now, I'm going to just do a quick change here because Dallas.
The boys.
What the hell was that against Minnesota? CH, I'll throw it right back to you. Is this team Super Bowl bound? And can we eliminate Minnesota from the conversation? Because you kind of did in the notes.
Well, I did because I have Iannizzi's going to get all over me for this. I get a feeling that the Vikings are going to lose this week too, and then they're going to just fake. Did you guys see Annie this week? Annie Agar's coaches meeting or whatever the fuck this week was.
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it.
It's pure gold. It is the best one she has ever done. Yeah. And she's got this fake detector that they put on all the gold chains of all of the Vikings fans to see if the chains are real, and it beeps and says, "Oh, it's fake." And then she says, "Hold on a second." And she holds it to the jersey and goes, "Oh no, you guys are fake." It was fucking priceless. Oh yeah,
those playing videos are great.
Yeah, she does a great job. I'm trying to get Annie on the show. Annie's very busy, but we talked to her on Bostonian versus the book on Super Bowl. Hopefully, we'll get to see her again. I told you guys, if the Eagles are in the Super Bowl, somebody's coming. The Jets aren't going to be in the Super Bowl. It'd be fantastic.
Why not?
The Jets. You could come, but the Jets aren't going to be in the Super Bowl. In
would you
a
fly
dream
me out
Super
if
Bowl
Jets
for the
Super
show.
Bowl?
What?
I'll fucking fly you out if the Jets are in
Tony,
the Super
I
Bowl.
will fly you out.
I'll put you up in the fucking
out.
Bellagio penthouse if the Jets are in the Super Bowl. How about that?
That's
Tony?
perfect. That's great.
Let's make the Super Bowl. You fly me out.
Fair. Done. There you go. That's you want to come up with a contest? Absolutely. I will fly you out. No problem. We'll get you the VIP experience the whole way through because there ain't going to be nobody else here because the Jets aren't going to the Super Bowl. Relax, please. Come on.
I said if, dude.
All right. If. San Francisco looks like the best team. They're power rated to be the best team in the NFC. Our friend Jeffrey Benson at Circa was there on Sunday. He went to war this week. He told everybody on the Twitter, you can follow him at Jeffrey Benson.
Great follow.
He said that neutral field, San Francisco's favored over every team in the NFC.
Yep.
So that got everybody from Philadelphia riled up, got everybody from Dallas fired up.
Repeat that one more time.
San Francisco is favored over every team in the NFC on a neutral field.
And the next
Now,
two,
was that after last night's game?
No,
that was before.
It was before. I would say it's probably even.
said
I don't know if it probably moved it that much though, right, Dave? After last night's game, they're probably the same because you beat up in them like at altitude against a bad team.
A team that literally looked like they didn't want to be there much longer.
Yeah,
business
Second
decisions
half.
all over that field.
They gave up. They gave up on the coach. They gave up on him.
They gave up on everybody.
That guy, he should have never been an NFL coach. But Dave, specifically what Benson said was San Francisco against Eagles would be -2 against the Cowboys. It was 1.5, I believe, is the way.
Yeah, I saw you tweeting and making lines with him on the Twitter at Newbie Talks.
I said -2 against
right on the money.
I learned from
that was
you,
great.
Dave.
That's you're doing good. That was excellent work. All right, let's do the Week 11 pick recap. CH, do you have it here handy for the boys and for the listeners?
I do. And Iannizzi, I don't know, he doesn't provide much comic relief, but man, he can pick the games. 5-2.
I should have went 7-0. I should have won 7-0.
Stop with the woulda, shouldas. You went 5-2. What else did everybody?
If ifs and buts were candies and nuts, we'd all have a merry fucking Christmas too. So come on.
Yeah, all that stuff.
I should have.
Anyway, I went 4-3 for the third week in a row. Dave 3-4. Newbie's not doing so hot. 2-5. Back 2-5.
However, CH. However, though, I did say before we were running them down, I fucking hated the picks last week. But you could tease every side I picked. If you teased every side, I picked 7-1. The one loser, I got baited into that 7.5 with the Vikings. So if you did go to teaser paradise, you had a good weekend.
That's absolutely right. Yeah, that was teaser week was good week for players, not great for books. But the NFL is the ultimate. I mean, I thought wrestling was a male soap opera show that just couldn't be missed. The NFL just delivers. It's
every time.
What you get? What did I say? Did I say something wrong? What are you saying?
It's professional wrestling. Show some respect. Sports entertainment.
Pardon me.
You're going to be acknowledging me. You're going to be acknowledging the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, all right? So let's relax.
Do I have to be with Iannizzi on these picks? I have to.
Yeah, this is your guy. A tag team. We're going to tag team to coin a wrestling phrase. We're going me and CH against Newbie and the kid. Pork chop. I was waiting. We're going to use it, Tone. We're going to use it.
Pork chop.
All right.
Pork chop and
right.
Newbie and CH. Pork chop and applesauce.
That's all, folks.
All right. This is how we're going to do it. The Thanksgiving Day games first. And then you can throw a 3-team parlay in there at the end if you'd like. All right. I'm going to run mine quickly. All right. I'm going Buffalo and over. I'm going Dallas and under. And I'm going Patriots and over. How is that game going over? There's no fucking way. I'm changing it right there. Patriots and under. All right. Patriots and under. Reverse it. Dallas and under. Buffalo and over. Square as square could be, but the public wins on Thanksgiving. Newbie, you're next. Thanksgiving
All
Day
right.
special.
So what? Do I got to pick a total too, Dave, or that you were just doing that because you wanted to?
I just did it because I wanted to, but like you can try.
All right, I'll try. I'll try.
You just try.
I wish I could get. You can get the 10 out there. Get the 10 if you can, but we'll do it for show purposes. Iannizzi's already thinking, "What the fuck? Why did I have to go with New?" Because I'm taking Detroit. Detroit finally has something to be excited about for once. 54 is a lot of points, though, Dave. I gotta go under if I'm looking towards the dog. Dallas, New York Giants. What, we got 9 on this game is our consensus line, correct? I'm taking the 9 with Giants. I don't think they win outright. I think it's a field goal game. I think this one does have some points in it. Giants gonna try and control the clock, but it goes over the 44.5. Last but not least, this one is tough. I mean, how many times do we have to bet on Kirk Cousins outside of 1 o'clock window and lose on him?
Can't do it.
You got to tease New England up here. That's an absolute must. Take them to 8.5. This game goes – New England can't score. This game goes under 42.
Okay.
I'll lay the 2.5. Kirk has to win a game outside of 1 o'clock.
It sounded like spite. You did that. You did that out of spite. You just wouldn't pick New England. I see what you did there.
I know. I just
listen. I hate this day of games with these spreads as much as I can't stand that green bean casserole that appears on the Thanksgiving table every year. Every year, somebody brings it. Grandma makes it. Nobody eats that shit. I don't know who eats it. We're gonna get to that in a second.
Smells like ass.
It's fucking big green bean is pushing this down everybody's throat.
That big green giant.
No, garbage. Garbage.
Iannizzi, side total. Buffalo, Detroit, Dallas, Giants, Minnesota, New England.
Can I actually go last? Because I have a stat or two I want to throw out here when I give my picks.
This guy's changing the whole format of the show. I was trying to say CH, the record keeping.
If I can, I would like to go last.
Jesus Christ.
You won the week last week, so you get to go last.
Yeah, you need a foot rub? You want me to get the masseuse up here for you?
I got a pedicure Friday morning, so I will.
The most on-brand
What the
thing
hell
I've
are
ever
we
heard.
doing? The kids getting pedicures and stuff. It's unbelievable.
We gotta go.
CH, give us the picks. Side and total.
All right, so I already wrote them down, so I can go in whatever order I want to. I'm going with you, Dave, on the Dallas game. I'm going Dallas and under in that game.
Okay.
I'm also going New England and under in that game.
Okay.
I think the Patriots win the game outright because Kirk Cousins is not playing at 1 o'clock, and that's a clusterfuck. However, I think Buffalo's going to win, but Detroit's going to somehow cover 9.5. So I'm going to take Detroit. I would take Detroit. Newbie, I'd take Detroit up to 15.5.
I like it.
That's a no-brainer. So I'm going Detroit and over, Dallas and under, and New England and under.
Boom. All right, Mr. Analytics. What are you doing here?
Give it to us.
Mr. Side and Total Analytics. What's the sabermetrics say?
I enjoy watching the lines on Thanksgiving. I don't know why, but I always like waking up. I watch the Macy's Day Parade, but then I tune into the lines. But I have a little stat here for the lines.
I was going to say that. Didn't sound like a stat.
It's not a good stat for them. I mean, it's just on Thanksgiving, the Lions are not a good team. Let's just put it that way.
That's not just on Thanksgiving.
What's the stat? Get to the point.
On Thanksgiving. Let me get there,
Junior.
David. In the wild card era, the Lions are. Anybody want to guess what they are against the spread?
Not good.
How many games?
Not good. We're just going to leave it at that. So we're not going to take the lines in this one at all. Buffalo minus 9.5 and the over. Easy.
They're going to ship up them or anything?
I like Coach Dable. The 9 a little too high for me on Dallas. A little too high for me.
Ooh.
Giants plus 9.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the under in that game. I'll take the under 44.5.
All right.
Then for the last one, I will never touch New England in my life again. This is a simple one. Kirk Cousins is showing up to play Sunday, Thursday Night Football. I hope he does. This is just a hate pick. Minnesota minus 2.5. Like you guys said, New England can't score. But for some reason, I have the over in my head. I don't know why. So we're gonna go Minnesota minus 2.5 over 42. They can't score like points again.
I didn't hear one stat in that thing, Dave.
He lost it. He was
I didn't
going
have
for it.
the
He
state.
lost
I
it.
didn't have the stat.
did.
I just wanted to go last. I just
Wanted to go last. All right, that's fine. That'll be the last time that ever happens, just for the record. You came with the stat. You didn't have it. Go ahead, TH. Yes.
Before we move on, we said this was going to be a bet.
Okay.
Yep.
So for the listeners, what did we settle on for the bet? It's me and Dave against Newbie and Tony. Whoever
go,
gets
Tony.
the most picks right wins. So we get a total of 12 picks each. Me and Dave have six totals and 6 sides. You guys have 6 totals and 6 sides.
Oh boy.
What happens to the losers?
Oh boy.
Well, I feel like since
Iannizzi should come on looking like Kirk Cousins. Is what he should do.
I like that. He's got to wear chains and shit.
I mean, I have enough.
Probably
to
already
wear
got
that.
him on under the T-shirt.
If we lose,
I only got one.
Iannizzi, we'll come
I got
on like
one.
Kirk Cousins. We'll come on chained up, glasses on, all of that shit. If we lose, we'll come on like Kirk Cousins.
And
That's
we'll
fair.
and the two of us will dress with New York stuff.
Deal.
And no hats. No hats.
And no hats.
I'll do the show
No
without
hat.
a hat the
All
whole
right.
show. I'll
All right,
clean
so
shaven.
Kirk
Both no
Cousins
hats?
or their New
Oh,
York.
both. Yeah.
Both no
All
hats.
right.
And you're
See,
even if
all right.
Patriots win, you're not allowed to wear your Belichick hoodie.
Oh, it'll
we
be on
lose the
underneath
bet-
whatever.
Oh, okay. I
It'll be
respect
on.
that. I respect
That's
that.
fine.
All right,
I will
deal.
have
All right.
I kind of want to
New
lose
York
now.
stuff
Actually,
on.
I might. throw
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Be a little drippy. Be a little drippy coming on like that.
might look like Billy Martin or something. I might have to go way back, see if I could look like Lou Garrett or some shit. Oh my God.
All right, reach out and let us know which team
All right.
you're rooting for at
Yeah.
Cash Consid Show.
There you go.
I'll put a poll
That's
up.
perfect.
I'll put a poll up tomorrow.
Millennials.
We got to do the rest of the picks. Oh, no,
yeah.
that's just for the Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah,
Picks,
Thanksgiving,
right?
that's
yes.
it. That's just for
Yep.
That's
Thanksgiving.
just Thanksgiving.
That's for Thanksgiving.
All right. That's just the Thanksgiving special. Here's the rest of the games. Let's get to them. Keep the analysis to, 15 to 30 seconds max for each game. First game is it says Bangles on the fucking right.
That was good.
It's so good. Bengals -1.5 at Tennessee. Total in this game is 42.5. The Bengals off of I don't know if they whooped the Steelers' ass, but they won and covered. Tennessee off a bye. I'll go first. Tennessee money line. Come on.
Ooh.
Maybe I'm falling for the bullshit, but I'd have made Tennessee -1.5. I know the power ratings say the Bengals are maybe the third best team in the AFC. Good argument for that. Behind Kansas City and Buffalo. Getting healthy? Not yet. I don't know. They look good against the Steelers. That doesn't mean they're going to go to Tennessee and win. I like Tennessee +1.5. Iannizzi, you're next.
Dave, you stole every word out of my mouth that I would have said. That was perfect.
Wow.
That was
All right.
perfect. I'm riding with Dave here. +1.5. And the Bengals going down, baby.
All right. Newbie, we'll go to you next. Bengals -1.5 road favorite at Tennessee. Consensus picks, by the way, went 0 for 0 because we pushed last week on Buffalo. So there's no pressure yet. There's no consensus yet. It's just me and Iannizzi. -1.5 on the road. Bengals. Your Bengals
Yeah.
at Tennessee.
Well, I mean, you have to tease Tennessee up here. That's a no-brainer. I think you
of
also
course.
have to take the 1.5 and put CH on the hot seat here. So I'm going to see what he thinks.
Okay.
If Chase is back, I'm taking the Bengals, but I don't think he is, so I got to take the
I don't
Titans.
think
They're
he
gonna
is
take the
either.
air out of the ball.
No.
You'll know
No.
the line move. The line
Yep.
will probably go to 3. It will touch 3 if he's
Yeah.
coming back.
If he's back.
Wide receivers and stuff don't move point
But
spreads.
he does.
Public doesn't move point spreads. But he makes the Bengals infinitesimally better.
Ooh.
I mean,
What a word.
big word.
That's
Blue
an
was
SAT
on
word.
BVB today, and he used a big word. It's an SAT word, and he used a big word. So I was trying to figure out another word other than conundrum to work into the show every week. So there you go. CH, right out of the gate, consensus pick. Bengals or Titans?
So, Dave, you said Cincinnati might be the power rankings. They might be the third best team in the AFC. I think whoever wins this game is the third best team in the AFC.
Fair.
There you go.
Fair?
Good call.
I think
Mhm.
I think the Titans are the third best team in the AFC. We're going unanimous right out of the gate here, boys.
Wow. All right. That's right.
Let's go past the mashed potatoes, baby.
I like it. All right. Next, Jets. I don't know if we would have this rundown if it wasn't for Iannizzi being on the show, which we absolutely love.
I was
Iannizzi being on the show.
Get this one. I just,
Well, you're going to go last, so relax. I don't want to put any pressure on you. We're going to go newbie first out of the gate with this one. Jets minus 4.5 at home against the Chicago Bears. Now, Fields is questionable at the time of recording. It's Tuesday. He may play, he may not. As of right now, nobody knows shit. We don't know if he's playing.
Yep.
I don't think he is. This line tells me he's not.
Yep.
And if you're Chicago, why would you? But are you laying or taking the 4.5 with the New York Football Jets?
Here is the thing, Dave. The New York Football Jets should not be 4.5-point favorites against anyone. However, that defense, if you take away the offense, they should be favored against people. That's a damn good defense. You're giving me a hobble Justin Fields. I don't like it, but I gotta lay it with the Jets. Jets.
Oh, I go second here. I'm laying it. I never in my wildest dreams would have thought that you would lay points with the Jets, but I'm doing it.
Why are we doing this, Dave?
The defensive team is better. The Jets offensively better. Jets minus 4.5 in an ugly football game. 40.5, 39.5 under. But Jets, CH, put the kid on the hot seat. If you need to do it, stretch out a little bit, relax. Jets minus 4.5 against the Bears. Who are you taking?
I don't need to stretch out. I got to take some like Pepto or something.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fucking vomit everywhere. I wish I knew if Fields was playing. Dislocated non-throwing shoulder, right? If they're better than what are they 3-7? If they're 5-5, Fields 3-8. If they're 5-5, I think Fields is playing.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's going to play. And come on, so. Trevor Siemian?
No
really?
way. No way.
I'd rather see Iannizzi at quarterback than Trevor Siemian.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Yes. I can
this
read
kid
it.
can't even throw. This kid can't even throw. He's a wide receiver. He don't got no arm. Iannizzi ain't got no arm. He can't throw.
He's a bowler.
I'm just saying.
I throw 50 without warming up. I'll throw 50 without warming up, Dave.
You see you at the lanes, bro.
Oh, yeah, you're bowler. I didn't know you had the arm.
Yeah,
all right, good. We'll play catch, too, when I come back. So, CH, you're laying?
I can't believe I'm going to do it, but I got to take the fucking Jets. Makes me sick to my stomach.
So what
We're
just
have
happened?
A unanimous laying points.
A unanimous,
with the Jets.
like this is the first time in show history.
No. I'm changing my mind. No. I forgot who the quarterback is.
No.
I'd rather have Simeon as a quarterback than fucking Zach Wilson. I'm taking the Bears.
What if Flacco?
The ultimate heel turn. It's the ultimate heel turn.
A taste of betrayal.
I can't believe it.
All right. No, I don't.
No pressure now. Iannizzi, you're off the hook.
Yeah,
you're off the hook.
Now.
It counts. I keep track. I'm the one with the notebook.
That's it. He's got it right there. Laying or taking, Iannizzi. It's easy now. You don't have to pick the Jets.
I'm laying. The Jets defense should win this game. Okay. I don't think Zach Wilson's going to play Sunday. I'll be honest. I'm in the minority there.
Flacco?
I don't think he's. No, I see.
Flacco?
So like 3 weeks ago, they elevated Mike White as the backup.
Mike White, yeah.
So Mike White, spot start. We're laying it.
So I think Mike White gets a little lightning in the bot. I don't know. I'm so curious because it's just the post game comments that really ruined Zach. But we're laying.
Yeah, he's going.
You better find out if you find out that Mike White's playing.
It wasn't the comments that ruined him. It wasn't the performance on the field.
If it's not Zach, it will be Mike White.
Okay. Well, that's good news, breaking news right here on Cash Considerations. Thank you, sir, for that. I love it. If it's Mike White, I really like the Jets. I think that's awesome because he won't do the stupid stuff, ideally, and the Jets are going to shut him out. The Jets are probably going to shut out the Bears. If it's not Justin Fields, the Bears don't get more than 10 points. You can bet that team total under. All right, Kansas City minus 14.5. The total's 44. How far have the Super Bowl champs fallen? Far enough that I can't fucking see them. And I can't believe this line is 14.5 and it's going up. Iannizzi, reverse course. You go first. 14.5. Chiefs, Rams, lay it, take it. What do you got?
I don't want to lay this number. I don't. But what have the Rams shown me to say, oh, we're going to cover the 14.5? They're not. They're just not. The Chiefs are unbelievable. Pat, 15 to 87. I'm going to lay the 14.5.
All right. CH, you're next. How can you like it, love it? It's hard. This is why this racket is hard. The odds makers give you a number that makes you pause. What do you got? What? Oh, he's out.
Disappearing.
That's good. He's coming back. Okay. 14.5, CH. Layin or Takin?
Yeah. Hashtag anybody but the Chiefs. The Chiefs don't cover when I take them. They don't cover. I'm taking the Rams.
Okay. All right. I'll take the Chiefs. I just can't do it. The Rams are done. No cup, no answers, no man pawn, nothing. There's nothing can help them right now. All right. So I'll lay it. The Chiefs don't cover close games, but they cover games that have bigger spreads. It's weird. I'm taking the Chiefs. Newbie, you're last. You're off the hook. No consensus pick. Would this be a teaser consideration for you plus the 20.5?
I mean, you could, but I mean, I don't really think there's any need to do that. Here's the thing. Nobody wants to bet the Rams, so I'm with my guy CH. I'm betting the Rams. I love when nobody wants somebody, that's when I want them. And for what it's worth, as a home favorite, last 2 years, Kansas City 7-9 against the spread as a home favorite, including just 1-3 this year. And those were games they weren't laying 14.5 in. Rams are dead. But this team, what does KC care about beating up on the Rams? I am taking, with the Rams.
Good stat.
Okay.
Good stat.
That was good. That was a good number.
I watched
the Macy's
Day Parade before this game, so it gets me amped up for it. That's a sabermetric stat right there for my man Tony.
Okay. You know I'm done with something. I know you guys are all the stats. I'm just, I'm just spitting.
That's fine.
There's only one stat. Only one stat Tony knows. He's gone 5-2 the last 4 weeks. That's the
all
only
that
stat
matters.
he knows.
That's all we need. That's all we need.
All my stats 2-5.
Nobody knows shit.
That's
all
it.
right, that's what it is.
Thank you. All right. Speaking of knowing shit, the Philadelphia Eagles Sunday night -7 against the Green Bay Packers. Newbie, just get it out of the way. Hit the button.
I already had a button queued up for myself, so I'll give you this one real quick.
Oh, that's the one. That's the one.
Hi. Oh, yeah, that's good.
All right.
That's good.
All right. I had to just warm everybody up while you're driving, wherever you're going for Thanksgiving. Drive safe, travel safe. Listen to the podcast again on flights. It's a perfect travel companion. We really appreciate all of you listening. We try to interject some music here and there. That's a staple.
It is.
I believe it's my turn to go first. Philadelphia -7 against Green Bay. Green Bay coming off that horrific loss at home. Basically ended the season to the Tennessee Titans. Iannizzi almost threw up again. Trying to watch it the first time was make you want to throw up. I think you got to take the points. I pick against the Eagles every week. They cover. They don't cover. I win when they don't cover. But I'm good for business because the Eagles keep winning every time I pick against them. And I'm getting covers. So I'm not going to change that shit now. I want to see the Eagles go to the Super Bowl and prove everybody wrong. So I am taking the points with Green Bay. Philly wins. It stays close. If I would go to Teaser Paradise, I think I would take the Packers up. But let's go to CH next. Second, Layin taken Eagles -7.
Green Bay sucks, man. They are not a good football team. They are bad. They had the week off, right? They're coming off the bye?
Yeah. No, well,
Well,
they played that
free bye
Thursday
from
night
Thursday
game.
night, yeah.
Oh,
Thursday
right.
night, they lost the Titans
half bye
at home.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Green Bay sucks.
Might as well bet.
Philly doesn't suck. High level, in depth analysis here.
Perfect.
Eagles.
All right, Iannizzi, you're next. We got to put it on. I'm going to give Newbie double back-to-backs, going last, but there's no consensus worry. You can pick whatever you like. Layin or Takin 7 with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Once again, I'm in with Dave. Eagles last 2 weeks scare me a little bit. They're gonna win the game. Will it be close? I mean, dude, the Packers not a good team this year. Will they keep it close? I'm just more concerned of more of the Eagles not blowing teams out currently more than the Pack. So I'll take the points.
Yeah. All right, noobs. 2 Takin, 1 Layin. You're last, and the people need to know, will you be there for the Sunday night game?
It's up in the air. I'm going to Penn State, so we'll see how we're feeling after a cantankerous day up in Happy Valley. We'll see if the liver can bounce back. But Dave, been spending most our life living in the desert's paradise. Jaden looking MVP tonight, living in the desert's paradise. David, here's something for you. Eagles have never beaten Aaron Rodgers in Philadelphia. Yep, in Philadelphia, Aaron Rodgers has beaten them in 2016, in 2011, in 2010. Last time Philadelphia Eagles won at home against the Green Bay Packers, it was 2006. It's been a while, Dave. But we talked about it last week. Sometimes good things got to come to an end. The reason why you don't care if they've beaten Aaron Rodgers is because you'll see Bryce Young in this football game. Lay it with the Eagles. Tease them down. It's a Sunday night party in Philadelphia, David. Lay the points. Bye-bye, Packers.
Wow.
They're dead.
Wow.
Oh, you'll see whatever the fucking guy's name is. Not Bryce Young. You knew I was Jordan Love. I got him, but they'll probably draft Bryce Young for what it's worth. Jordan Love gets snaps in this game.
He's on a roll. Yeah, let him go. Do you have that Philadelphia button still on the board? Then when that guy said about things that happened there, do you still have that right handy?
You know why? Because bad things happen in Philadelphia. Bad things.
Yeah. Bad things happen to the Packers in Philadelphia.
Donnie.
Thanks for joining us there, Donnie. We appreciate that as well.
You got a good line to a lot of people.
Last game is Monday night. We do. There's a lot of people that listen to the show. They don't say they listen to the show. They should listen to the show and watch the show and subscribe to the show. God damn it, leave a review for the holidays. Leave a review. That'd be great. If you're just new to the show, we'd appreciate that. That bumps us up, does good things, not bad things. Indianapolis is -2.5 against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Monday Night Football. This obviously could not be scheduled flexed out like last week's game. The Bengals and the Steelers got flexed out. It's the Colts and the Steelers, both with losing records, really no chance at the playoffs. Iannizzi's going to be watching The Bachelor. Is The Bachelor still on Dancing with the Stars, maybe something like that?
Monday Night Raw.
Of course, I should have known. Monday Night Raw. So since you won't be watching, you get to go first. Steelers +2.5, Colts -2.5. What do you got?
I like Kenny Pickett. I saw some good things out of the Steelers offense against the Bengals the other day.
Yes.
Monday Night Football home +2.5. I don't think the Colts are any good. I'm with the Colts here. I'm with the Steelers here. Plus the 2.5. Let's go Steelers, baby. The steel curtain. Steel curtain is what I'm talking about. All right.
Noobs, we'll go to you next. Layin or Takin 2.5. The total in this game is 39.
Yeah,
Not going to be a really entertaining game, I don't think.
They're the second leg in the teaser is Pittsburgh. We're taking them up to 2.5.
Yeah.
I think they have a chance to win it outright. This Colts team, if they didn't get away from the run, they probably beat the Eagles. I think there's some serious lack of play calling continuity with that team. I think you're going up against a tenured coach in Mike Tomlin. Give me the 2.5. Also tease them up there. And I think this game goes over 39. I actually think there's going to be some points. That Pittsburgh offense can score.
It can. It's just they give up too many quick 3-and-outs and leave the defense get tired.
Fair.
But if TJ Watt's able to go and keep playing, I think.
How about that pick Watt had, by the way?
Oh, come on.
Tremendous. The group chat went nuts for that.
Nuts. CH Layin taking 2.5 Monday night. Indianapolis minus 2.5 Saturday on Monday. What are you doing?
Saturday and Monday. I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm watching the Celtics and the Hornets that night is what I'm doing. I'm not watching this fucking dog shit game. I am. Jesus, the Hornets are 4-14, and I would rather watch them than watch this fucking football game. Jesus.
There'll be more points scored in the first half of that, your first quarter of that game for sure than there will be in the whole game of the football game. Yeah, no doubt about that.
Jason Tatum points versus total points in this game.
There's a good chance.
Son of a good number. That's a good number. Right? Shit.
I got one for you after. I got to tell you what happened last year. Tatum.
Wow. Okay.
So we got 8 games we're picking this week because of the Thanksgiving games. We have one unanimous pick. We all took Tennessee. That is the only game that me and Iannizzi have taken the same game on. Every other pick, we're on opposite sides. He went with Pittsburgh in this game. I am going to go with Indianapolis just for that reason. I'm going to go with Indy. I'm going to lay the 2.5 points. And hopefully one of us goes 8-0. She's angry.
All right.
I'm getting all the salutes.
That's fine. No, that's good. They got me off the hook because I was really going to start to sweat and thinking, wow, I got to take the Steelers for the consensus pick. We're going to use the Steelers on a consensus pick. You got me off the hook. I'm taking the Steelers. I think they'll outscore them. But it wouldn't surprise me at all to see the Colts win this thing by 10 due to turnovers. But that's that. Let's go to that place, noobs. You know where it's at.
Oh, I know where it's at, and you know where Carl's at. He's in that corner. What's he doing? We'll find out. It's time for Carl's Corner with your lovable host, Carl Hascall. Take it away, CH.
Lovable host. That's so nice. Tony, you hear that? I'm lovable, Tony. You hear that?
Look at him. How do you not love that face, Iannizzi?
Look at this face.
Look at that face, man. He looked amazing in the thumbnail this week, by the way. CH did. On the YouTube. YouTube page.
Yeah.
That's right. We all looked amazing. Still not totally sold on Dave with the headband, but
I like it.
It's growing on me. Anyhow.
That was a hell of a cut.
Anyhow, last week we did the rapid fire session, right? And we answered, I think it was 26 questions around the horn in like 13 minutes or something.
Yeah, that was good.
And there are a couple of things that we need to unpack from that we didn't really have time to talk about. So I'm going to go around. I've got one for each of us, and I've actually got 2 for Tony because I really got a bone to pick with him on one of them. But pork chop! So, Newbie, I'm going to start with you first. I'm not necessarily going in order here. Newbie, tell us about eating guinea pig in Ecuador.
It was about as horrible as it sounds. It was foul. It was after a long day of hiking across the Andes Mountains. We are out all day long, and then we're in literally like traditional country. So like the lady who was taking us on the tour guide was wearing like handmade flat shoes, and she's just like booking like this 70-year-old lady walking on these things that if you would have fallen off either side, you're dead, you're gone. So we're absolutely starving. They pull us into like this stone hut, and they're like, dinner is served. Whatever that is in Spanish is basically how they said it. But I can't speak a lick of Spanish, so I was a fish out of water already. And they roll in like this thing with popcorn all around it, but it's not like American popcorn. It's like it like pops a little different, and it was like slimy and weird. And then on top of it is just a fucking guinea pig that was roasted over a fire, and like their guinea pigs are huge, like mini pigs is what they are. It was disgusting. It was cold. I don't even think it was cooked through, but it is a delicacy for Ecuadorians. I think if I would have had it as a street food, I would have liked it fried a little bit better. It's called kiwi, and Dave, not the best. Not the best was the kiwi.
Best. Sounds like the worst.
Right. Would you have had it in a taco?
Yeah, I mean, if it was shredded meat, yeah, I would have had it in a taco. That's fair. That's fair.
There you go.
That's a good throwback as well.
It is a good throwback. That was the whole point. All right, well Dave, Dave, I've been waiting to find out about this for a week. You said, I think under your breath, when we asked about intelligent life being elsewhere in the universe, that you have seen an alien. And is it just because you're near Will Smith walking through the desert, dragging one behind him, or what is that? How did that happen?
No, I made reference to that because you said it's something about an afterlife, or I took it as an afterlife, and I've seen it with the stroke. So I know there's a place where we're going. I've seen it. Literally, I've told the story. You guys know the story. So no, not an alien.
I was probed.
But I mean, I saw my dad.
Wasn't by an alien, though.
I got probed by the doctor for the colonoscopy. It might as well been an alien. His name may have been fucking alien. He put that mask on me, and I went to sleep, and I never felt the same since. But everybody's got to do it. It don't hurt. You got to get probed. But no alien. It was that afterlife experience that I had, and I said it under my breath. I've seen it because I really do believe it. And some people may not, but yes, that's where it's at. No aliens. Although this Area 51 is not far from Vegas, and people keep talking about that. There's things to see out there. Nobody's gone. The kids went on a field trip and said it was very different, whatever that means.
All right, I'm going to go next because we touched on it real quickly. I have skydived 3 times. It's fucking fantastic. 3 times. The last time I went with my 2 boys on Father's Day a few years back. That was great. My youngest son's first time, my older son's second time that day. It was my 3rd time. What a blast it is. The free fall is just amazing.
Oh my.
It's only like 30 seconds, but it is the biggest rush you will ever get. I'm not so thrilled about hanging around there under the parachute. That's honestly, it's kind of boring, but that free fall is worth it.
It's only 30 seconds, but the free fall is unreal. That's usually my opening line.
Oh man! So newbie, so newbie and Tony, you guys said you would be up for it. So when we all get together, whether it's in Vegas or if it's in Phoenix for the Super Bowl, we got to do that. That'd be a fucking blast.
I'm in.
All right,
I might have to do it if you guys are doing it. Holy shit!
Yeah, there you go. There we go.
Squad ride.
Oh man.
So
I like
Tony. Tony. I really got 2 bones to pick with you on 2 of these answers. You said both The Office and Larry Bird are overrated.
Yes.
Larry Bird? Overrated? Yeah. What the fuck? I can't wait to hear this explanation. Tell me about The Office and Larry Bird both being overrated.
All right, so I'll give you The Office 1. I hate that I don't like it because it is my type of comedy, that stupid, dry humor. But every time I've tried to watch it, I just cannot get into it. Like, it just doesn't do it for me. There's some shows that just don't do it for me. The Office, unfortunately, doesn't do it for me. And I like a lot of the cast members in it. I wish I would like it, but unfortunately, fellas, I don't like it. Number 2, Larry Bird, Celtic. That's just at the top of the list. That's just number 1. Like, before we even start.
He's one of the best players of all time, man.
All time. He had the best commercial ever. That McDonald's commercial. So fucking good.
I don't care. 2, I wasn't born to see it, so I don't care. That wasn't my time.
Very millennial outlook of you.
That's not my time. So everybody's like, "Oh, Larry Bird." I was like, "Dude, if Larry Bird played today, he'd get his ass cooked." Like, we know this.
He would not.
Jesus Christ!
I actually, I can
say
say
highlight.
Tony's.
He was a good shooter. I
Tony's
watched the
tape.
athleticism of today's players, dude. They would wash his ass off the court.
Oh,
That's
Jesus
the
Christ.
best part about it. He would be able to do what he did then now and make them look worse. He would make them look worse. And I'm with you 100% though on The Office. I never liked it. I don't get it. I missed all of the humor.
I respect that.
I hated
cringy.
working in an office, so I hated watching a show about working in an office.
Yeah,
so it never hit for me either. So I'll split the parlay with you. You're 100% right on The Office and 100% wrong on Larry Bird.
Jesus. Larry Bird overrated. All right, but the one I've been thinking about all week, I've been trying to figure out how to do this.
Pork chop.
Tell us about honey. What'd you say?
I said pork chop.
Pork chop. Pork chop. Tell us about honey on pizza, because this is intriguing as hell to me. I want to know about this.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
So I don't know who I don't know where it came from, but I was in my local pizzeria. It was about like 2-3 months ago maybe, and I saw a slice of square with the frosted pepperoni with drizzled honey on top. And I was like, I have to try this.
Is there tomato sauce on this pizza?
Yeah,
It's a regular pizza?
slice.
Oh yeah.
So a regular square, a regular square with pepperoni and drizzled honey on top. Now,
Never
the
heard of this
spicy
in my life.
pepperoni and the sweetness of the honey together is a chef's kiss. I need you to try it. I don't know how the pizza is by you, so I don't want to say you to get it and then it's like. But if you were by me and you had it, you would say it's unbelievable. It is.
Tony, I don't know if you ever done the Calabrian honey. You ever had the Calabrian honey where it's like a chili infused, so it's got like you never had like I thought that's.
You mean Calabrian?
Well, yeah, I get Calabrian, Calabrian one, whatever the fuck it is, Calabrian.
I'm just telling you how to say it. That's what I'm a celebration.
Hey, what you mean, Calabrian? You say what you say.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, it's hot.
Is it good, noobs?
Yeah, it's fucking delicious. It's however you pronounce it, it's delicious, and it's got like that spicy plus the sweetness. I put that on pizza as well, so I can co-stamp Iannizzi with the honey.
Dude, I promise. If you can get it from a good pizzeria that you trust near you, try it.
Okay.
I'm going to. If I can find it, I'm getting that. It sounds awesome.
All right, perfect.
Or even at home. Like I've bought pizza and I've drizzled a little. Like I wanted to test if it was just the pizzeria or like if I put honey on my slice too. Perfect. But here's the key. You drizzle the honey. Put it back into the oven for about another 30 to 45 seconds. Let the honey soak into the crust and the dough a little bit. Then you take it out. Don't let it stay in there too long. But you do a little. bit.
Good point.
That sounds fantastic.
Take it away, Mitch.
Gladly. That does it for Carl's Corner. We got one more order to take care of. Just make sure you don't say Calabrian. Back to you, Dave, for Take a Minute.
Oh, outstanding. That was really good. I had no idea that was even an option, but now I'm actually thinking about next time I go to Grimaldi's Pizza, which, by the way, if anybody likes Grimaldi's or knows anyone at Grimaldi's, I know. They got it right here, not far from the house. I took the boys there last time they were in town. We had a great experience at Grimaldi's Pizza. Okay. Well, we'll do it. All right, take a minute. Last week I went first for the first time in show history and got out of there. You guys did a great job wrapping up the show. It was very entertaining. This is a very popular segment, has been for years, and we again appreciate you guys listening, even if it's on 1.5 and getting to the end of the show. Take a minute segment, each one individually. Iannizzi, I'm going to go right back to you. You get to go first this week. All right, because you got to go last, and you made us put you last when you gave a stat, and you didn't even give a stat. So now you get to go first in the Take a Minute. He's Tony Iannizzi at Tony Iannizzi, IANNIZZI. It's right there on the Cash Consideration Podcast YouTube channel. You can see him. The kid looks great. He's all fresh shaven. The producer at the MLB Network, the NHL Network, as well as apparently he's backup quarterback for the Jets. We may see him this weekend on the field. Toad, your take-a-minute segment starts in 3, 2, 1.
All right. Mine's pretty quick. I'll try to be quick here. The Twitter name, and I sent this to Newbie if he can put this into the YouTube version. I emailed it to him at Nooner Nation. I don't know if you guys know this story, but there's a Jets fan who did a coin flip before the season started of their win-loss record. He's guessed every game right so far. Every win-loss record has been correct. He's been correct.
Who's he got this week?
He has the Bears this week. So
get the fuck out! You should have told us that before.
He's also got the Jets going to the conference final. So
I need it to end this week because if we lose to the Bears this week, I'm going to lose my shit. So Nooner Nation, this is for you. Take a minute. Please be wrong this week. This is all I'm asking for. Because if he's correct and we go to the championship game, I'll still be all right. But go to the championship game and not lose this week. So please, Nooner Nation, burn that fucking coin. I don't want to see it no more. I want to be done with it. That's my take a minute.
Oh, man. I mean, you got to give us this stuff before we do the picks. Tremendous. Like, I would have gone with the coin flip guy.
No,
shit, I laid 4.5. I'm in trouble.
Dave, you got to bet with your head, not your head.
Okay, well, this guy's betting with a coin. He got every game right.
I don't know.
Shit.
Like, they did a news story. They went to this guy's fucking house.
Went to his house. Does he live in Bensonhurst?
No, the News 12 went to his house.
Oh, all right. I thought you went to his house.
On it. No, not me. Fuck that guy. I hate him.
Sorry.
I don't like him, clearly. It's
fine.
going to make us lose to the Bears?
Oh, please, don't lose to the Bears. All right, next, CH at What's Up CH. Again, coordinating producer, social media manager, email guy, cashconsidshow@gmail.com. And, I mean, this rundown, peace out. It's amazing every single week. Thank you for doing the notes and everything else you do for the show. Your take-a-minute segment, sir, starts in 3, 2, 1.
So you guys know I usually try to have two things. This week I have three, and I'm going to fly through the first two really quick. First of all, to everybody who reached out to me last week about my take a minute and wished my son luck and congratulated me. It was an amazing day on Friday, going to his graduation. It was one of the highlights of my life. And to all of our listeners who reached out, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Second, I meant to mention this earlier when we were going through the games. Tony, happy 10th anniversary. Today's the 10th anniversary of the butt fumble, if you didn't know that already.
Thank you.
Very, very glad we're doing the show today.
I was there.
I know you were. Okay. And then lastly, Dave touched on it earlier. The tweet that I sent out yesterday says, any sport that you play for over an hour and 40 minutes that ends in a tie is a waste of time. Carl Hascall, soccer expert. Dave was nice enough to retweet it, and I got some serious likes on here for me, and I got some retweets, but I also got some messages such as this one. If soccer is not for you now, it'll never matter. Sorry, this is all caps, all lowercase, no punctuation, so it's a little bit tough to follow. If soccer is not for you now, it'll never be, no matter what changes are made. There are games that end up tied 0-0 that are way 2As better than some football games. False. Just don't watch. Let the whole world enjoy. I'm sure soccer will survive without your viewing. It's a valid point. It has survived all this time without my viewing. It's going to continue to survive without my viewing. But Jesus, have a goddamn winner. This one I liked. That Patriots game was a waste of many people's 3 hours plus. My response was there was 20 seconds of excitement for the Patriots fans. That's all I needed to know. And then this is the one that gets me. Another clown take by a New Englander, shocker.
Yes.
At least soccer is over in 2 hours. That pathetic Pats game cost us 3 hours of absolutely nothing. Mac Jones' 1-yard passes was so exciting. Get the fuck out of here.
It's a great take.
Guys,
tell
it's
that
not
person
about
to follow me.
Tony, it's my minute. Shut the fuck up. The point, it's not about whether it's exciting or not, guys. It's about if the game should end in a tie. You have this World Cup with all of these countries from all around the world. These guys play their entire lives to play in this tournament. To go tie? What the actual fuck? Somebody figure out a way to win these games. Play sudden death all night long. I don't give a fuck. That's what they do in cricket, right? Play 7-on-7, 6-on-6, 5-on-5. I don't care. Play 1-on-1 until somebody scores a fucking goal. No more ties, guys. Come on, figure this out.
No more ties.
That's my minute and a half.
Excellent work. Yeah. I mean, I saw the tweet and I just happened to be literally like walking up the stairs and I looked at my phone and saw it and I said, just immediate retweet. I laughed out loud and the kids were like, "What's so funny?" I'm like, "Carl just tweeted something." And they're like, "Whatever." I think it was Kelsey. I don't remember which one was Kylie or Kelsey. Yeah.
If you said Newbie tweeted something, they'd be all over it. But when you said Carl,
well, they would have asked. They would have asked what it was. They didn't even. She didn't even ask. She didn't even break
as long as he doesn't
but,
have that mustache.
Right. Oh boy. Yeah. I retweeted it and I saw some of the responses. I hope they follow the show, Cashkin's show on the Twitter. I mean, might as well. You get soccer expert breakdowns like you did earlier in the show. Why not listen? Newbie, he's Dan Alexander at Newbie Talks on the Twitter. Again, executive producer of this show, along with some other shows on Wager Talk, host of Over and Back Lacrosse, and co-host of the show wearing this. I mean, it's fire. This hat is fire. Your Take a Minute segment, sir, starts in 3, 2, 1.
The nice blue. Can you see the blue on the back there? Yeah,
it's nice. It's nice.
Different colors all around. Nice. I'll keep mine nice and short because I was able to get out my anger about that stupid, ladder thing, whatever. So I can actually be positive with this Take a Minute. As it is Thanksgiving week, something that I was super thankful for was waking up super early on Saturday morning to drive down to the city of brotherly love, the best sports city in America, to go with my dad and run through the streets of Philadelphia, running an 8K together. It was an absolutely terrific experience. We're going to be running the 10-miler Broad Street run coming up next year. I'm a bigger dude. It surprises people when they're like, "What, you can run 5 miles, 10 miles?" It's mind over matter. If my dad can do it, I can roll right alongside him doing it. It's a great experience for both of us. My fucking knees are still killing me, but there's nowhere I would rather be than running down the streets of the greatest sports city in America with my dad. That is my Take a Minute, Dave.
That's awesome.
I had to get those in, CH, because I knew that it was my minute. I had to get those two in there, and I have a feeling there'll be rebuttals to follow.
Excellent work, sir. That's great. Yeah, Newbie Balboa. I like it. That's not bad. Rocky 1, amazing. Came out 46 years ago this week for Thanksgiving. Unbelievable. I posted the trailer on my Twitter at Sportsbook Consigliere. Somebody posted the Twitter. I follow this guy, Michael Warburton. Unbelievable follow. He posts movie clips and music. It's great. He's a great follow. Not a coin flip guy, although that coin flip guy is onto something. My Take a Minute segment starts right now. I fucking love Thanksgiving. We talked about it, and CH asked us last week our favorite holiday, and we both said Thanksgiving. I can't remember what you guys said as well, but Thanksgiving for me has always been that time where you go home. I've been in different places, and I always went home, and now home is here in Vegas, and everybody kind of comes here. But my brothers and sisters, Brother Dan, Philadelphia, Brother Doug is in Columbus. My sisters are in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I might get down to see them. I might not. I'm not sure. But I'm reminded every single year how special Thanksgiving is to me, and to have you guys here to talk and do this every week. It's great. But I would love nothing more at some point where we can do Thanksgiving at each other's houses down the road when we have time and can get somewhere, maybe do stuff like that. So we'll do that at some point. But my first Thanksgiving football memory is of the Detroit Lions and Billy Sims. And for those of you that don't know, Billy Sims was one of the best running backs in the NFL who blew his fucking knee out and got robbed. We all got robbed of the greatness of Billy Sims. But the Honolulu Blue, this silver, it's the Lions hat. If you can see it on the YouTube feed at Cash Considerations Podcast, I love this fucking hat. I love this color. It just reminds me of so many things. The other thing it reminds me of is that shit green bean casserole that I cannot stand. All right. And now, if you tell me you like it, you can still come to my house. You can still be friends. But I don't think you know shit, because nobody knows shit. This has been a Cash Considerations show, Thanksgiving edition. We got a bet, tag teaming me, Sports BK Consig, with Carl at What's Up CH versus the kids, Tony Iannizzi at Tony Iannizzi and Dan Alexander at Newbie Talks. Have a great Thanksgiving. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We'll talk to you guys next week.